Which ones are you reading?
I read that slapstick one that you had given me,
Yep.
and I can't think of the other names. There was
The one with the bunny I thought was crazy.
yes, with the rabbit.
Sergeant America coming at you. Boom! You get a little sneak peek on what we just chat about right before the show gets started. It's just us hanging out. We just stuffed our faces again at Bracco. Everybody put in a crazy 15 hours of work. I know John on Demand definitely did. I just been sneaking around trying to get better, and Professor Ken had somebody hunting him down evidently, so Stan Lee must want his money back. But let's go ahead and start out with the Professor. What did you end up getting?
Well, I didn't have a big haul this week, but I did get this really cool. Thanks to the guys at Rainbow, they know what I like, and they know I like the unique cover. So I got this, what is it called? Lenticular Flash
3D.
cover
3D.
for the new Flash, Batman, Watchmen kind of
I like
thing
that
going
one too.
on. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Because that's like Professor Zoom exploding?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if it's Zoom or if it's...
Or Reverse Flash,
reverse Flash, and then it's like, he becomes a skeleton when you turn it just right.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I like the little Watchmen, because, we know something's going on there.
Yeah.
And then I also
The
picked
button.
up the Dollar Wall.
All right.
Our favorite, the Dollar Wall.
Yep.
They had a couple of these True Believers, the giant size X-Men #1.
Oh.
Second generation, so I'm like, that's cool, for $1 picking it up.
Keep that one. That's going to be retirement.
And then the X-Men first issue True Believer, Dollar Wall reprint.
Oh, yeah.
Not too bad. Pretty happy with it. Very cool to have. It's that older kind of artwork, and then you've got, a snowman. What's going on there? Come on, Iceman.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And then the last thing I got is I decided to expand my pop collection a little bit. And, I have that Joker collection. I decided I needed to add on to my DC, but I didn't want to do the regular one. So I wanted to do something different. So I went with Wonder Woman. I am now going to be collecting the Wonder Woman pop figures.
Very pretty.
I have one at home already from the movie that's coming out. So I figured, why not get some of the others? So I went with the DC Bombshells.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that kind of style that they do from the 1930s, 1940s kind of, with the artwork in the comics as well as the way they design the pops. So pretty happy with that. So I'll keep you posted as I expand my Wonder Woman collection.
Oh, awesome. The addiction grows with Professor Ken.
Yes.
Thanks to a comic book look, they definitely do know how to keep us sick. So here we go over to John on Demand. Let us see this. Oh, and I thought I had a big pile. Boom.
Oh, why did you zoom in on my stomach when you said that? Big pile.
Big pile.
So,
Big G. All right, Big G.
all right, where's the
Big J.
camera over here?
Yeah, sure.
Right on. All right, you guys, first of all, nerds, get your game up.
Oh, yeah.
Little nerd time.
That's style.
Anyways, you guys got the awesome cover as well. Thank you, Rainbow. Always thinking about what we like, so I dig it.
Yep.
Dig it a lot. Batman Detective Comics issue 955. Loving the series so far, so it should be a good time. Love that cover.
Do you know, is that cover A or B?
I have no idea.
All right.
Yeah. I just cover.
I saw there were
like
several
it.
covers, so.
Next, of course, you guys in South Dakota, we need our own team, so we got Great
yeah.
Lengths Avengers, issue 7. Loving this series so far. I hope that this goes all the way to issue 100. But
Yep.
yeah, we'll see. Up next, also issue 7, Infamous Iron Man.
yes.
Digging that.
So good. It's been so good.
Digging that. Loving it.
Oh, and you're just on a villain's kick,
I
aren't you?
am. You guys, speaking of villains, we got Thanos, issue number 6, keeping it cosmic. So, loving that. Loving the cameos of the Sheer Imperial Guard in this series. And honestly, bouncing off of that, then, we got the Mighty Thor, issue 18. Also some cameos there. Dotterman on the 1s and 2s for art. Loving it. Probably not so controversial, but still issue 2. X-Men Gold. So, I'll be curious to find out what's wrong with this one in the world.
Oh, I bet they went through and scrubbed some of those.
Oh, well, that's a shame. That takes the fun out of it. X-Men Blue, issue 2. We'll see.
So Blue and Gold came out this week?
Blue and Gold. Black and Yellow.
Did they come out different weeks?
Yep.
All right.
Yep, that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy crud.
Darth Maul, issue 3.
Oh.
Ow! So that'd be fun.
Oh, that one.
Does each issue have a backup story in Darth Maul?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
See, that was the only thing that stopped me from buying it. I like that
Yeah.
otherwise.
Oh.
All right.
Finally, guys, I love me some Eternity. So just some covers are just sexy, and this is what that is. So I hate Ultimates literature normally, I'll be honest with you, but I'm excited to check that I go Eternity. Anyways, that's it.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yep. As we know, Johnny does love his villains, so. And I don't know, Eternity, would you consider him a hero?
He's more of just a force of creation.
Okay, all right.
Not good, not bad, just is.
You get there.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't care about just looking at my face. I picked up Civil War II, 0 and 1, just because it was on the dollar wall. I didn't know if I was just going to show those offhand. That's a tiny boom.
Okay.
And I actually thought this was done, but Clean Room, I think this is probably the final one before they go on break, but issue 18, I'll see if I'm going to continue that. It is still on my pull list as of right now. I'm thinking about changing the pull a little bit. Elektra, issue 3, I've been enjoying this one. It's, nice to see about how they're handling her, and I hope they continue. I mean, she's not a hero, not a villain, not a whatever, so... Mother Panic number 6, been enjoying this one. It's this crazy interesting version of another hero in Gotham and how she is going to interact, slinging out her raw mean justice in a Batman town. So ended up also grabbing Supergirl, Being Super, issue number 3. Since they wrote it out in a word, made it a little tough. This is, of course, I picked up because of Jolene Jones' art. The story has still been interesting. It's just another take on Supergirl. Of course, then a Commandy Challenge again. Issue number 4 of 12. So, yeah, I'm locked into this one for a long run. And you guys will notice this video is going to be getting long because I did pick up a lot of books this week. This one was... James Tynion the Fourth and Dianaba. It'll be interesting to see that artwork. I don't know too much on them. Much like John, I love this villain.
We agreed on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, a bad guy forcing himself to be a good guy. Of course, I think there was only one cover choice.
It's complicated.
But boy, did I love the infamous Iron Man. Hulk. This one, I guess they said maybe she'll finally Hulk out. It didn't matter. It's still a great story about PTSD and how she's recovering after the Civil War. That's why I kind of picked up the Civil War 2. But this is issue 5. We see her go against the villain. Will she do it with power? Will she do it with her brains? And, I almost dropped the book. Batman and the Shadow. I got the cover that you can color on. Of course, I pick it because just inside they still give you the real cover.
So are you going to color it?
I might. I don't know. It's but $3.99, get an extra cover. Thank you, DC. It's also high quality. It's not a piece of crap like some of my Marvel comics.
Hey,
I love them, but they are printing on toilet paper nowadays.
That's true.
So I very rarely hold my Marvel books very long because you could tell they're mine because it usually leaves my fingerprints on there. But it'll be interesting to see, once again, like John says, what Quentin Quire does in issue 18. Yeah, we'll talk. There's some spoilers, so I don't want to talk about that until another time.
Nope.
And lastly, then I also got a previews because it was like $1.25. So I figure I'll read it, use it, whatever. But definitely thankful. It's always awesome to go to the store, be able to hang out with good friends, have a great time, eat too much food at our Bracos in town, especially during the happy hour. So make sure you get out there. Make sure every hour that you're reading is a happy hour. And until tomorrow, catch friends!